Hey you guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to attempt to do try to do a quick little tutorial on how I make my silhouettes. So I don't necessarily make these to sell, but I do sell the actual silhouettes. And when I say the silhouettes, let me show you really quick. I have a few of them that I can show you. So this is one of them, and I've already painted her, but I make these. These are out of wood. This is what the back looks like. I've painted on it to see what it looks like, but this is what they come like. They're wood. I've spray painted her, and some of these come blank. Like the back side of this is just absolutely blank. There's no markings on them. So some of them come blank. And then I had customers asking me to make the facial features on them, like the lips, like outlining the lips, the ears, lashes or eyes, and the eyebrows. Okay, so that's what she looks like. And again, I spray painted her already to save some time. These are the plain ones that come. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. It's just a plain one. This is another one. She's got like an afro that's a plain one. She's, you know, they're just silhouettes and they're made of wood. You can decorate them however you want. These are some of the new ones that I just recently made. And again, they come like this. They're blank, but she has the outlines. So you've got her ears. She's got the lips. If you guys can see the eyelashes, eyebrows, her hairline is outlined. She's got like this little headband on her head, and then she's got a little you know, afro puff back here, but it's really cute. That's what she looks like. Okay, and then here's another one. Let me zoom back a little bit because I feel like you guys can't see it fully. You have to excuse my work area. Here's another one that I recently made. This is a short-haired one, really cute. She's got the full features. You got the lips, she's got the earrings over here that you can paint in, the nose, the lashes, the brows, and the hairline. This is super, super cute. So that's what she looks like. Okay. And then this is another one that's been a kind of a favorite. It looks like this, and she's marked. She's got the big old hoop earrings that, again, you could paint the hoop. She's got the lips, she's got the eye, the lashes, the brows, got a little bit of baby hair action going on. Okay, a little bit of baby hair action going here, and then she's got a head wrap. Okay, so that's what that looks like. I did have a male one, but I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. I do have some other male ones too, but this is the other male one that's new. So he's got his little goatee and beard going on, the eyes and the eyebrows. So yeah, so again, you can stain these with whatever you want. Let's go ahead and I'm going to zoom you guys back in. Okay. Going to zoom you guys back in, and we're going to get started. So what I am going to be doing with her, because I've had a lot of requests to, and I'm going to show you. So I had a lot of people on my one of my YouTube videos asking me to do, I'm sorry that I'm keep focusing in and out. So a lot of people on the video that I did, this was like last year, I did a video on this, and this is one of the silhouettes that I had, of course, and a lot of people keep asking me like how I got the hair on the thing, and I just tried to explain it. It was really simple. All I did was glue it. But people still wanted me to do a tutorial, so that's kind of what I'm gonna do today. The hair, this hair, I'm not gonna do this exact same hair, but I do have hair, and I do have fabric to use to show you guys how to do it. Again, it is really easy. I'm not for sure exactly what people are like not understanding or whatever, but not a problem at all. I will show you how I do mine. Okay, so The hair that I'm going to be using today is by Noor. It's 100% Kankalon hair. You could use whatever kind of hair you want. This is just some like kinky hair, because this is what I had, and I'm not about to go buy new hair just to do a tutorial for you guys. Then I have some fabric here. I don't really know which one I'm going to use yet. This is like a silky fabric, like cheetah print. And then I've got this African fabric here. I think I'm going to end up using this one. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started first. I think we're going to go ahead and do the hair first, so I can get that out of the way. So yeah, so this is what the hair looks like. All right, and we'll probably also have to cut the fabric. You don't need a lot of hair at all, so I am just going to, it actually comes in 2 of these separate bundles, so I'm probably just going to use this one bundle. And then you just are going to kind of want to measure out your fabric. Again, you do not need a lot of fabric for this. I would start off, probably don't go buy fabric for this. If you have scrap fabric, then just use scrap fabric. But all you're going to want to do, depending on how you want to put your scarf, which my scarf is going to go like right probably across here. I don't really know yet how I'm going to do it, but I know I'm not going to need that much. I'll probably just literally need about a corner of that. So I'm going to show you. I'm just going to cut literally a square. And I'm sorry that I've got like all this. I might have to back up the camera a little bit more. I'm sorry, you guys, I really am. So I am just going to cut just a square section, probably like from right here. I'm not even gonna measure it because I don't need that much. Okay, so there's that, and I'm just gonna cut over. And I probably should have used my fabric cutter, but okay, and there we go. And then lay that to the side. So yeah, so this is the amount of fabric I cut, and like I said, I really am not going to need that much fabric because I'm just not going to use it all. But it's better to have a little bit more than too little. So like I said, I still don't know if I'm going to, I'll probably end up doing it just like this. Like doing it like that, because I think that's cute, and it's just going to cover like the back half. And then the hair is going to be up here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start gluing on the hair. So, and again, there really is no right or wrong way on how to do this, you guys. I'm probably going to cut this in half, and I am. So I cut it in half, so now it looks like this. And I'm just going to simply glue hair on the top of her head right here, okay? And you can kind of be as generous as you want. I'm gonna take mine down here a little bit. And I got my glue gun here, so you will need a glue gun. And I'm gonna smush the hair on top of that. Be careful because the glue is gonna be hot, okay? So as you see, and I'm just doing it in an upward position. I'm not facing it down, okay? The hair, I'm facing it so it's going to be pointing upwards, all right? And you're just going to continue to do that until you get as much hair as you want on your silhouette. Okay, and you just kind of want to be very generous with the glue, because again, you're not going to see the glue either, because it is going to be hidden by the scarf. So don't worry if the glue gets in the hair right here at the bottom. As long as glue doesn't get all up in this hair, then you're fine, okay? And I probably should have gotten another glue stick because I'm gonna probably need it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep on gluing it. And again, you can go down a little further again, because the head wrap is gonna go across this area, okay? It's gonna go across this area right here, right? So I'm just gonna focus on from here to here, because this front part is where the hair is gonna be sticking out, the top and the front part, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just glue a few more spots. And then I'll probably stop the camera so I can go ahead and glue the rest, because I don't want to sit here and glue all this hair down. It's because it'll probably take a minute to do, because it does get a little messy too, because you get hair and glue everywhere, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm just going to do a few more spaces, and then I will come back in a minute once I'm done, and we'll start on the next part. And like I said, be very generous with the glue. Don't be scared to use too much, because you do want the hair to stick, okay? We do want it to stick. So it really is just this easy, you guys, as far as like adding the hair. It's really simple, really easy. So I will be right back once I get the hair filled all in, okay? Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I've already glued as much hair as I think I'm going to glue on the top. This is what it looks like. That's how full it is, or at least that's how full I'm going to put it as of right now. And again, I glued the hair all going up towards, because the hair is going to be sticking out, okay? So yeah, so I glued it, and again, it don't have to be perfect. As you can see, you know, it just does not have to be perfect, because again, we're going to have this scarf that we cut out the fabric that is going to be covering all of this up, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. So with this piece of fabric that you guys seen I cut earlier, I just cut it in a square piece, and then right before I got on camera, all I did was with the raw edges, I just glued them over. And so I don't have any like raw edges. See, it's like a nice clean edge, okay? The ends of this you don't have to worry about, because the ends of this raw edges on both sides, they are going to be glued behind this. They're going to be glued on the back part, so you're not going to see it anyway, okay? So they don't have to be, you know, you don't have to worry about those raw edges, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you how I am going to fold this. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it, hopefully be able to understand. Again, it's kind of just your preference on however you want your scarf to go. If you want your scarf to go like just across it like this, where you can glue it all in the back, you can do it like that if you want it. If you want to put it at an angle like this, you could put it at an angle and glue it. If you want to put it at this angle and glue it, you can put it at this angle. It's really however you want to do it. It's up to you, okay? So the way I'm going to do it is I am going to have this angled. This is going to be going towards the bottom, and I'm going to actually put it like right above the ear, the fabric right above the ear here. And I'm actually just gonna pull a piece of this hair down, because I want it to be hanging down, because I think it's gonna be cute. Okay, so we're just gonna put that right there. Make sure all the hair is at the top. And you're just gonna put your, now you want the fabric to lay over, you may want to make sure it's covering this, show you. So you want to make sure it's covering this part right here, okay, the fabric, and you want to make sure it's covering back on the bottom of the head part right here. So I'm gonna kind of try to show you while I have it sitting up like this. We're gonna kind of angle it. So this part is gonna go back on this way. Again, it's gonna be right above the ear, as you see. The ear, again, that's why we have, it's nice to have these silhouettes that have features on them, so you really can kind of also measure things out. Okay, so we're gonna keep the fabric right above the ear, but we also wanna make sure that it's going over this little hump right here, like that. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I am just going to go ahead and glue this back part onto the fabric, onto the back part, so I can keep the back part in place while I fix the front. Okay, so you can just turn it over just like so. You just want to make sure it's lined up. But you want to make sure you have enough fabric on the top here. So, okay, so I'm just going to hold it in place with my 2 fingers right here, flip it over to the back. So you see that we have this fabric right here. Just gonna take your glue gun, put a little on the edge. Okay, again, you could be generous because, you know, you want it to stay. And you just want to press and hold and rub it down. Okay, just like that. So you see it's sticking down. All right. Okay, so now you want to flip it back over. Now we can start to work on the back side, if you want, if you will. So the back side also, and what I wanted to tell you also is, if you want, depending on, again, if this is for you or for a customer, if you want this, like say you like want this to kind of be a little fuller, like the one that I have here. Do you guys see how this is poofed out, like right here? I used this cotton stuff, batting, okay? I used white batting for that. And I still have some left, I just don't have it out here right now. But what you can also use, if you want to, and that's completely up to you, the rest of the hair that you have, again, because it's gonna be covered up, if you just have extra hair, or if you wanna use like newspaper or scrap fabric or anything that will, you know, give it some poofiness, it's completely up to you, because you're just gonna stick it right down there, okay? And hair would probably be a good option, just because, you know, it's gonna blend in anyway, right? But you don't want too much, just enough for it to poof out a little bit and give kind of like a 3D dimension, okay? So for the time being, and I'm not gonna glue this down or anything like that, I'm simply gonna stick it in here once we're done. I'm not gonna do it right now. We're gonna wait until we've glued it down. But that's just in case you don't want it to look flat, because if you put it flat like this, it's just gonna look very one-dimensional, and I like mine to, you know, it look realistic. Okay, so the only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this back part and I'm gonna fold it, this little part, back behind it. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna fold this down. I'm gonna fold this down, and we're gonna fold this back part as well. Okay, so just like that. Okay, we're gonna fold that part down and hold it with 2 fingers again, and then we're gonna glue this down in the back as well. Again, just be generous with the glue. Okay, and then you can go ahead and glue the rest of this down in the back too if you want, or if you want to keep it open for the time being, just to make sure you have a little bit of give for the fabric. So we've got that part done. Now we're gonna work on the front part. Okay, with this front part, I'm going to fold this front part into like a V. Okay, is it a V or a triangle? Okay, so we're basically, what we're just going to do is we're going to fold these two ends, we're going to fold them inward. Okay, so we're going to fold it in and under. Okay, and then fold this other side in and under, so it looks like that. Okay, hopefully you guys can see it. See, so it has kind of like a point, not really a point, but it's, you know, you can fold it into more to a point if you want to. It's completely up to you. And I think I am. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna fold it like that. And then fold this down in. And I'm going to stick the hair in to make sure it has enough room. So we don't want to fold too much. So the top part I'm actually going to leave untucked at the moment. We're just going to tuck this bottom part in real quick. And then we're going to tuck the back part, and then I'm going to hold it, and then we're going to pin it back here. Okay, so just want to make sure again that it's where you want it to be. It's above the ear where we want it to be, and above this eyebrow. You don't want it to cover up your eyebrow. Okay, just like that. And then we're gonna glue. Glue and hold. Okay, just like that. And again, we're working on the back. Okay, glue and hold. We're gonna flip it back over, see how it looks. Okay, looks good. It's still above the ear, it's above the eyebrow. Okay, now what we're gonna do is you're gonna take that hair, that leftover hair right here. Okay, take this leftover here, and we're gonna just tuck it in to, again, just to give it a little bit of volume, a little bit of 3D dimension. All right, just like that. Okay, just like that. So you guys see how it gives it some dimension? It's cute, it's cute, it's cute. So now we're gonna go ahead and take this top part, fold it where it needs to go. Okay, so you're gonna fold it like this, fold it over. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. And then we're just gonna go ahead and put it, glue it behind as well. Okay, just gonna glue it behind it. And again, you don't have to worry about the back part looking all fancy. I mean, you can trim off the excess fabric and stuff like that if you want. You can, I don't know. I don't worry about the back part just because, again, I'm making these for myself, but you can trim off the excess fabric so there's not a lot back here. If you want, you can paint the back if you want to, completely up to you. But like I said, these are going up against a wall or up against a door, so you don't have to worry. So let me back the camera up. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get used to this camera, you guys. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. We're still not done yet. So this is what the hair looks like, all right? Now, if you want, all you have to do, flip the hair over, just like that, if you want the hair to look like that. If you want it to look like this, then you can keep it exactly like that, okay? Just trim off a few little pieces, trim off this right here if you want it, or you can leave it like that. It's actually, let me raise this camera up a little bit, okay? So yeah, so if you want it to look like that, you can absolutely keep it like that. Completely up to you. I think that little thing right there is a cute touch. But yeah, if you want it like that, then you just leave the hair. I am gonna just trim a few pieces of this off, okay? Trim this off a little bit. Completely up to you though. Again, you kind of do what you want to do. Don't get it too choppy though. Yeah, don't get it too choppy or anything like that. I'm gonna cut some more of this off. Okay. All right, and I think I'm gonna just kind of leave it like that because I think that's cute like that. It gives it a very Afrocentric look. Okay, so that's that. All right, and I'm probably just gonna cut this a little shorter. Just like that. Okay. Now we are going to work on the face, and then we're gonna add an earring too, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with that. Let me put you guys back in. Am I doing it the right way? There we go. All right, so I have a wood blank right here, okay? And I've already cut off just a plain piece of fabric that, of course, you know, you want it to match. So I cut it. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, you just want it to be able to cover your wood shape, all right? So what we're gonna do is, again, this is gonna be flat against it, so we don't really care about what the back looks like, but we're gonna go ahead and we're just going to cut some like little notches into it so it, you know, lays a little flat as far as the fabric is concerned. Okay, we just want it to lay flat. So you're just cutting little notches on into the fabric, okay? And now all you're simply doing, you guys, is gluing everything down on the back, okay? So you just want to go around with your glue gun and just fold it all, fold the fabric down and fold it in. And again, you can cut off all of the excess, but that's just what we're doing. We're just folding in the fabric and gluing it down. Just like that. Sorry if I'm off camera, you guys, but do you see? I'm just gluing around the edges, folding the fabric in, okay? Just this little part left. Glue on the edges, fold the fabric in. Just like that. Really quick, really simple. It's not rocket science. Okay, and then again, you can just trim off any excess fabric. So this little bit of fabric that's like right here, just trim it off. Trim this off. So there you go. So there's the earring, all right? And all you're simply gonna do with the earring in just a second, once we are finished. Sorry guys, jumped ahead. Okay, so now what you can do, again, you can do this if you want to, you don't have to, it's completely up to you, is for the facial features and for the outlines that's on the face, like the ear, okay, and the eyebrows and the eyelashes and the lips, I have markers for those. I have paint markers. I also have a Sharpie. So these are some paint markers that I use, okay? And they are oil based. These ones are oil based. These ones I believe are acrylic ones, the acrylic paint markers. They've just got a thicker tip, and then I have just a regular black Sharpie. So I'm gonna take the regular black Sharpie and I'm just gonna outline the ear, and I'm gonna outline the eyebrows and the eyelashes, okay? And so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in a little more. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. So again, I'm just going over the ear right now. Okay, just tracing right over the score marks that are on here already. That's all I'm doing. That is it. Okay, so there's the ear. So you can see that's a lot better. You can see it a lot better once it's traced. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the eyebrows. Okay, so there's the eyebrows. Yes, boo, she's coming together. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the eyelashes. Okay, and then you can take this same marker if you want and fill it in. I am going to take my other marker, which is my, oh, it's in here, the smaller black paint marker, to fill in the little details. So I'm just gonna take this one. And this is a very fine tipped one. As you can see, it's a very fine tipped versus the other one that I have right here, which is a very thick tip. You can see that, very, very thick. So I can go ahead and actually fill the eyelash in with the thicker one because there's a little bit more room. I actually might go ahead and fill in the, I might go ahead and fill in the brow too. I think I am with this one because I actually kind of like it. So yeah, she's coming together. Okay, so there's that, and then we're just gonna do the brow real quick. Okay, just like that. All right, she looking cute. Okay, she looking cute. So there is, whoops, let me zoom out just a second. Y'all forgive me for being, okay, so there you go. So there's the ear, there's the lashes already done, and there's the brows. Yes, boo, them black brows are on fleek, okay? So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're just gonna glue on the earring. So we're gonna put the earring right there. Yes, boo, yes, she is working it. She gonna be cute. Okay, so we're just gonna put it on the back of the earring. A nice big glob because you want your earring to hold. Okay, you're just gonna stick it on the tip right there, and you're gonna hold it there for a minute because you just want it to stick. And then make sure you got all your glue spider webs off of everything. Okay, all right. Okay, so the last but not least, and this is my favorite part, I don't know why, but is the lips. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the lips. So I figure since I have a little bit of pink up here, I was thinking about doing like a pink magenta lip. I don't know what y'all think about that. What y'all think? Pink magenta lip, or do y'all want to do a red lip? I think we're gonna do, let's see what this magenta looks like. So I'm gonna actually turn her over, and I'm going to get my little paint brushes, here. And then I want to see what this magenta looks like. So I could use a paint marker, but I just want to see what this magenta looks like on it. So we'll see. And again, I'm not making this for anybody. This is for myself. So, ooh, that magenta is pretty too. Look at that. I know y'all can't really see it. There you go. That's pretty. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the magenta. That's really pretty pink. So turn her back over. And then what I am gonna do is I am going to take just a pink marker out of my thing, and I'm just gonna trace the lip. That's all I'm gonna do, is I'm just gonna trace the lip. And yeah, so I'm just gonna trace the lip real quick, and then we're gonna paint over. Okay, you don't have to trace the lip. This just helps me with the outline of things. So, and you don't have to be perfect with that either. So we're gonna go into this magenta, and you're just gonna paint the lip. That pink is so pretty. Well, magenta. I keep saying pink, but it's super pretty. Oh, that looks so dope. That looks so pretty. So pretty. Okay. All right. Got it where we want it. Just kind of blow drying it. Trying to blow it dry. That is so cute. Oh, I love that. I'm glad I used that pink. I'm gonna have to use that again. Okay. So, all right, you guys, we are done. Hey, you guys, so sorry my camera cut off, but this is, again, the finished look. You've got her earring, got your little piece of hair hanging down right here. Y'all, the hair, again, the hair is super simple, as I told you guys before. It's so simple. That's how it looks at the top. The back is just basic. Like I said, again, if you're worried about the back part like showing, you can always trim off the excess fabric if you want to. If you want to cover the back part with like a piece of felt or something like that, so all of this is not showing, you can do that as well. But the hair just kind of hangs over. That's why when we glue the hair going straight up and over. But she looks like, seriously, she looks like an African queen. She looks so beautiful. And y'all, do y'all see the lipstick, the lashes, and the eyebrows on fleek, boo? Her makeup is better than mine. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. So compared to the one that I did last year, this is the one that I did last year. I've come a long way. I think the African Queen, this one right here, I think she definitely overdoes this one. And that's another reason why on this one I didn't really do makeup and stuff like that. That's another reason why, again, I wanted to add features on, because it was hard for me. Like, I'm not an artist. As far as sitting down drawing on a piece of paper, I'm not that great. But in my Photoshop programs that I use, it's easier for me to draw on those programs and add features and stuff like that. And adding features is so much easier, especially for those who may not be able to draw. I do the filling in for you. So I add the lashes, I add the eyebrows, I add the lips, I even add the ear. So that way you don't have to try to guess where it should be or how it should look or whatever. And I think it looks amazing. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I really think this came out amazing looking. I really do. I think she is absolutely beautiful. I am definitely going to be hanging her up somewhere, either on my door, in to my room, or in the living room somewhere. But she's absolutely gorgeous. And if you guys want to see another video like this, maybe doing a different silhouette that I have, maybe possibly doing the male silhouette. Maybe we'll do a male silhouette to do the king and queen version or something. But anyway, you guys let me know. Make sure to like, thumbs up, and comment. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And I thank you guys for watching. And again, let me know. I know this video is long overdue because people have been asking me now literally for a year to do a video on how I add the hair. And this is it, you guys. This is it. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Say bye. What are we gonna name her? What are we gonna name her? What does she look like? Put it down below in the description box. What we should name her? She kind of looked like a Keisha. Hi Keisha. Hey girl. Hey girl. Anyway, y'all, I'm stupid. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Really quick, you guys, also I forgot to tell you guys, for some of the people, you can also request, if you purchase these, you can purchase these on my Etsy store. I'll leave the link down below in the description box if you want to purchase these. The prices for these ones, the ones that do have the facial features already drawn on them, I believe I have those on there for $16, and then there is shipping. And the shipping is like $5.75 for one item. And the shipping, people may think it's a little bit pricey, but these are like 14-inch wreaths. Like, it's almost as big as my head. So that's why this shipping is so much on these, because it's got some weight to these. But anyway, so these ones are like $16 plus shipping, and then the other ones are the ones that are just plain with no facial features are $14 with shipping as well. But you can request to have a hole if you want to know, like, how are you supposed to hang these. If you want a hole drilled in the back of this, I can do that for you. But what you can also do, and that's how I have my other one hanging up, is you can take a piece of yarn. Okay, I just have a piece of yarn that I tied together. All right, and you tie it so there's a loop, right? And then you just put some glue on the back towards the top, wherever you want to put it. Okay, and again, be generous with the glue. And then you're just going to put that all in the glue and smush it down. And then you're going to take your glue gun again. You can cut off the excess if you want a little bit, because you don't really need all of that. Actually, we're just gonna glue it down. So all the extra, we're just gonna glue it all down. Okay? We're gonna glue it all down. And then you're gonna let it dry. All right, we're just gonna let it dry for a few minutes, but we're gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna come back really quick, and I promise that will be the end of the video. I'll come back and basically, actually I'm not gonna come back, I'll just, at the end of the video, I will show you a picture of what it looks like hanging up on the wall, okay? But this is how this is gonna look. You can just hang it up by that. Thumbtack, just hang it up with a little thumbtack. The hair is gonna be pretty much covering it, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so that's how you could do the little tie. Or you can also buy hardware if you want to buy those. I think they're called command strips or something like that. The little sticky strips, you could put those on the back too and stick them on your wall. However, you probably want to put like maybe 2 or 3, because again, once you add the hair and you add the fabric and stuff like that, it does tend to have some weight to it. So yeah, you guys, I'm super excited about this. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye.